So right now, we've had a brilliant time here in Portugal. The Portugal flag, wow, it's close to my heart. It's been an incredible surfing experience. It's been an amazing time. We've had amazing waves. Travis Logie and the team have picked the eyes out of the surf in terms of the conditions. We've had non-stop waves, non-stop sun. I've had non-stop good times.
Yeah,
the surfers have loved it.
Yeah, it was a full week. We had a couple of late days, but it's part of the game, honestly. And we had that little problem with the fog, and fortunately for us, it ended up not being a problem. It just backed off a little for the whole week, but he was always there. But we had plenty of swell.
Yeah, we did. Speaking of someone with no problems, that's Paul Evans. He's down on the presentation for the award ceremony. It's all yours, Paul.
Of the EDP Vissla Pro Ericeira 2022. We get underway with our prize giving now, and first order of business, let's welcome our dignitaries to the stage. Could I please have Travis Logie from WSL Tours and Competitions, from Mafra City Council, Pedro Silva Carmo, Tourism of Portugal, Lydia Monteiro, please all come up the stage, from ADP, Diana Costa, and from Vissla, Derek O'Neill. Welcome to the stage, guys. Well, once again, an incredible week of surfing here in Portugal. I'm not surprised. It seems to happen year after year. And once again, so far from Tour on the challenges this year, the best surf, the biggest surf has come here in Portugal. Why don't you guys give yourselves a round of applause for being an amazing crowd? Let's go. And it's time to give big thanks, particularly to ADP and Vissla, our presenting partner for this event. Our other event partners, of course, Tourism Portugal, Mafra, City Council, Mayo, Estrella, Galicia, Hertz, You and the Sea. And thank you to the local community, the local surfers, for hosting us here in beautiful Ericeira. Let's have another round of applause. Let's get down to business with the prize giving and call into the stage for our men. A person who's done really well. He's been a champion at this event before, an outstanding surfer. He's entertained the crowd. Your runner-up for the men in the EDP Vissla Pro Ericeira 2022, Ryan Callaghan. Yeah, Ryan. And we'll invite Lydia Monteiro to award this trophy, the runner-up from Ryan. Good on you, mate. Ryan, mate, let's get a quick word from you. You love being here in Portugal, hanging with your coach, Doug Marsh, and your squad. You've done well here in the past, and more good memories for you from this beautiful coast.
Yeah, absolutely. I love coming here, and this wave's done, yeah, I've done really well here, so I'm, stoked to be back. Every time I come, the people and the food and the waves always seem to turn on, and it's just an amazing place to be. I know I didn't win, but I would like to dedicate this to a friend of mine, Bryce Williams, who passed away a few weeks before I came, and thinking of his family and sending on my love.
Well done, mate. Good job, bud. Ryan Callaghan, ladies and gents. Well, one of the things that's really cool about the Challenger Series is having a look at stars of the future, present ones as well, but getting a glimpse of that future talent. We had that on the Challengers last year with a young woman who's just been outstanding. From what we've seen of her, we want to see a lot more. I think we will too. She made the final this year, didn't really go her way. Let's hear a huge round of applause for Caity Simmers. Well done, Caity. Let's get a quick word from you. You seem to have fun out there in your heats, had a slightly different approach. Sometimes you look like you were free surfing. Sometimes it was more business, competition-like. Didn't quite go your way in the final, but overall, you certainly entertained us here this week at Ribeira Dillas.
Yeah, everyone thinks that I look calm, but I'm definitely not calm in my heats. And not that last one, that was pretty stressful. There was like 10-foot waves coming through, just washing me in, and I don't know, thanks to my family and all my sponsors and congrats, Macy. That was sick.
All right, great words here. I think we'll all agree the future of the spike looks very bright with surfers like Caity around. All right, next up, we talk about familiarity with this wave. It's important, it's a tricky wave to surf, building a relationship with this wave, key to doing well. And we're going to bring a guy up on the stage who's been coming here since he was, 8 or 9 years old. He lives nearby as well, loves being in this part of the world. His family's been in town this week, and they've been in town to see him take out an event with a massive win, an unbelievable performance in the final. 2 excellent waves, a massive total. Make some noise for your men's champion, Leonardo Fioravanti. Yeah, Leo. Mate, let's get a word with you. You said you wanted to win, you got it, and it must feel amazing to do it in that emphatic style with a massive couple of 8s.
This is one of the best days in my life, you know. Being here, incredible waves. Ericeira has a special place for me. My family is here cheering for me. There they are. I love them so much. It's been amazing.
All right, once again, huge applause to your men's champion, EDP Vissla Pro, Leo Fioravanti. Well, that just leaves us with one order of business, pretty much. And it is, of course, our women's champion, someone who feel like her style of surfing looks so much polish on this wave. Sometimes there's a few rough edges and lumps. She smoothed all of those out. She surfed with speed and style throughout. Let's make some noise for your women's champion from Australia, Macy Callaghan. Once again, some noise, please, for Macy Callaghan, your women's champion, EDP Vissla Pro. Macy, let's get a word with you. Coming out of the water, it looked like it was still kind of sinking in. Is it starting to sink in now?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit. I'm still pretty shocked, but very happy.
This is your 3rd final this year. You missed out narrowly twice. There's only one way to improve that. You got the win. You did it here in Portugal.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought if I didn't win this one, and that's probably it for me. So I'm very happy.
All right, a round of applause for Macy and for all our finalists. And we do actually have one thing we've got left to do here. It's unique to one of our partners, Estrella Galicia. Do we like beer? I think we like beer. We're going to weigh our champions on the scale and give them their weight in beer. So if I can ask, first of all, Leo, if you can step onto the scales here, mate. Yes. So Leo jumping on the scales there. He's holding the trophy, trying to squeeze every last drop. Loves a freebie, does Leo. 81 litres of beer coming for Leo of delicious Estrella Galicia.
Good job.
That's yours, mate. That's 65 litres of beer heading for Macy Callaghan, your women's champion. I'm going to ask you guys to remain for photos. And at this point, it's time to say once again a massive round of applause. And we do have some Estrella Galicia, and maybe we should distribute it. Let's get some of this going, shall we? Leo, help me out here. Who's spraying?
Just doing...
Once again, let's hear it for your finalists and your champions. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, thanks, Paulie. As we see the 4 finalists getting showered in beer. Caity Simmers was like, am I allowed to? You've still got 2 years before you can drink in Portugal. So she's got like 4 years where she's from.
Yeah.
So yeah, not for her, but definitely for us. Those beers here are just waiting for us as Estrella Galicias. I'll tell you what a great performance. Leo, just so happy to be there with his friends and family. I tell you what, for Macy, it looked like she was like, if I didn't win the final, I was going to start to freak out. So it means so much to her as well.
Yeah, she was kind of shocked, wasn't she? She was like, she had much to say, and I think it's gonna really sink in for the next few moments.
Yeah, it's going to sink in. Right now, though, we're going to go to a short commercial break. We come back with the post show. We've got the EDP Wave of the Day. We've got 5 best moments. We're going to wrap up what's been an incredible week here in Ericeira. Come back. We'll wrap it all up at the EDP post show right after this.
Yeah, stay tuned.
And welcome back. We are getting ready for the WSL post show, sponsored by EDP. We're going to wrap up what's not only been an incredible day of surfing today, but an incredible week of waves here in Portugal. My name's Ben Mundy. I'm joined by the Portuguese surf stars, media representatives, all-round good guys, Felipe Jervis and Chico Alves. Look, in a word, sum up the week.
Perfect.
Chico?
Amazing, mate.
Amazing. I wanted to hear that. It's been incredible. What a weight day performance today. These surfers, the best surfers won. That's what we always want to see. Macy Callaghan on fire.
Yeah.
Leonardo Fioravanti, unstoppable. We're going to go through the top 5 moments of the day, and we'll go through them. The first one coming through. It's been some great performances across the board. Pretty hard to pick them out. Here goes. I'll get you to talk through the number 1 top 5 moment here as we see this man, Ryan Cullinan, and a blazing effort from him. What a performance. He's qualified for the CT, Felipe, and he was just absolutely incredible today.
As a goofy footer, and I said this before, he's probably one of the best, if not the best goofy footer ever in Rio Waida. He just has such a good reading of the wave. He is always in sync with the wave, and those finishing turns are absolutely insane. He was surfing so good throughout the whole week, and it's so vertical, so sharp. I really liked Ryan's surfing. You're a good footer too as well, Chico. What do you think about Ryan surfing in Rio Waida?
Well, I think he's got his wave unlocked. I think he understood how to work his board throughout the face of the wave, and he was just plugging away big scores, and the most informed goofy footer of the whole week and of the last couple of years in Rio Waida. So,
and a lot of those waves done under pressure. He put himself in a few holes, and he always came out swinging and found a way to win until he came against Leo. But the number 4, Caity Simmers, well, she's beyond her years. She didn't have such a good final, but I'll tell you what, Felipe, when you see her surf, you just know that she's going to make a big mark on the CT.
I still can't believe she's only 16. It's you can see when she does interviews, she's super shy and super easygoing, but then on the water, she just lets the surf talking. Look at this. Look at this turn. Just blowing that tail and recovering like it's nothing. She's really, really good, and I'm thinking she's going to have some really good results on the World Tour, and who knows, be on the top 5 for the end of the year.
Yeah, that's potentially one of the best turns of the event. We like this, though, didn't we? This bit's one of our favourite bits of the event. Hey! And a crazy white water. She's hanging on.
She was so happy on these seats. So happy.
Stoked. Okay, so yeah, one for the future. 16, doing so well. And Chico, she's just got it all, hasn't she? She's got aggression. She's really technical. She does it all.
Yeah, it's just the angles that she serves. She serves really different from the others. She applies a lot of technique when she has to, and that's a point of difference. She doesn't play safe games here, and in a comp mode, she's doing just fine on that measure.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we talked through this man before, but Ryan Cullinan, we said a lot about him, but let's keep talking about this kid. He's not a kid, he's 30 years old. He's back on the CT where he belongs, and his surfing is so good to watch, Felipe.
Yeah, I said it before. Ryan's a special person. He's so humble and such a really nice guy, and look at this. I don't even know how he got that turn, because there was no lip in that, and he just flows really, really good. He has the boards on lock, as Chico said, and I think this is a 9 points. He's gonna finish this one off really, really strong as well. So Ryan, he deserves that spot on the tour. I think he got pretty unlucky on his first years. He was throwing huge scores and still not making through, because he was up against the John Johns and the Medinas of the life, but he deserves to be there.
Yeah, he's going back home to get married in a couple of weeks. So I think you might be able to up that wedding ring size just a notch with some of the cash. Yeah, Nina's watching. She'll be stoked. She supports him so much and allows him to be the person he is in many ways. And he's just, he's found his rhythm. He's locked in his spot. It's all come together in 2023. Should be a pretty special year for that man. You know, if he can get this type of form, put on the CT Chico, he can do some incredible damage.
Yeah, he can. As Philippe said, he was just unlucky on the first few years on the CT, but I just love his technique. He's really, the precision he has on the wave is just amazing. And one thing about Ryan is that that I really like is that he's really out of the box, so anything can happen when he stands up. He can throw fins out, he can blow the tail whenever he wants, so he was actually in a lot of those turns playing safe.
Yeah, and the second spot here, we see Macy Callaghan getting the last minute tips from Timothy Stoyle, but Macy, again, she's been in 2 finals and lost them, and as she just said, it was really important that she got this win for herself.
Yeah, she was kind of stressed out because she had a couple finals, but she still missed out on that win. And here she got the connection with the wave. You can see that point break, right hand point break background, and she just draws beautiful lines. She also railed really well, and it's totally deserved.
Yeah, Paul's point, Chico, was that, you know, she made it uneven, sometimes bumpy, sometimes wonky playing field, pretty smooth, just with the surfing.
Yeah, she's really smooth. She puts a lot of pressure in those rails, and she's just that smooth. That's why she looks always fine on the bumpy and lumpy of the waves. And yeah, it was grateful to watch her win here. She was leading this win, and she did in good fashion. Like this turn here seemed like a bit more. I said it because I was watching it. I said it, and looked a bit more spicy, that one. So I love when she puts just a touch more on those curves, because she has the power, the flow, and the read. So great event for Macy.
Yeah, that was the wave that won the final effectively, and it was the biggest win of her career, she just said. No small achievement for her, and she'll go back into next year just looking so much more confident for it. She can put heats together. Her and her partner Sheldon had a good week. They've been calm. She looked a little bit shell-shocked in terms of what she's achieved, but it'll sink in pretty shortly. Macy Callaghan, the winner of the EDP Vissla Pro. She's been a revelation, but unsurprisingly, as you see how the Aussies get around her, this is pretty cool. She got shelled up as a partner, Sheldon and her partner Demi, good friends, and she's really close to qualifying. She said she's not going to Brazil. She's going to, you know, do it all in Hawaii to leave, and that's a wave that'll suit her. But unsurprisingly, there's only sort of one spot, and that's the top moment of the day. The EDP moment of the day is here for Leonardo Fioravanti. He was so cool and calm. Even in the interviews, he looked amazing. He looked like he knew what he was talking about. Looked like he knew what he was doing. This is a wrap-up from the event, the year he's had. He's qualified for the CT with surfing like this.
Yeah, he has been really good this year. Just getting that. He said on the interview with you, Chico, tomorrow it's a new day. I'll keep working hard and keep getting better, and he has been getting better. You can see the difference on his surfing. I don't know if it's the boards, if it is the confidence, if it is if he changed something technically, but he's a better surfer. He's faster, he's stronger, and he's sharper.
Yeah, and he's got that in his locker as well. We didn't see that this week, but that's another aspect of his surfing. Chico, he's just so well-rounded. Hawaii, beach breaks, point breaks, you name it, he can do it, right?
He's got one thing that is the most important one when you really want to win. He's angry. He's angry all the time for that win. So Leo is not thinking about the win like yesterday. He's thinking about this win for like a year now. And I think Leo gives a lot to the sport. He's a really good sportsmanship overall. And I think he improved, and he keeps improving because he wants to. So it's great to have him around for a lot more years.
Absolutely. And now we've got the EDP wave of the day. There were some amazing waves ridden throughout the course of the finals day, but this is the one that went into the absolute bomb range. An incredible performance. And yet again, the EDP Waida Day coming right now. You'll see it, and it's that man again, Ryan Callaghan. He's clogged up this award ceremony. He didn't win the event, but he's won pretty much. He's won the post show. I'll get you to talk me through this, Philippe Jervis.
I love this moment because Dylan was right there, and he actually cut this wave under his priority. But here, this one was really tough. A really tough flip to deal with, and his lines and this finishing turn is really good as well. It just waits for the right moment and puts that fin drift on a big size wave. It's not a small wave, and he actually just it releases the tail on a big wave. We know we're goofies. We know we're goofy footers. We know how hard it is, especially in Ribeira dealers. It's really amazing.
Yeah, incredible performance from Ryan Callaghan. Incredible performance from everyone actually at the event. Incredible performance from the team that put this together. I mean, the judges to the media partners, to the workers. Everyone's put work.
Exactly,
I mean,
us.
I've probably done the most to our production team and director and producer Wes. It's been a teamwork, makes a dream work. But tell you what, we march on. The Challenger Series isn't done yet. This is a super important part of it. But we go to Sakurima next in November, and then we finish up at Haleiwa. 2 big events to come. More professional surfing coming your way as we get ready for the CT that kicks off in January. I'd like to thank the people of Portugal and you for having us. We've always feel so welcome. It's been an incredible week of waves, incredible surfing performances, and I think I'm about to have an Australia Galicia right now. Bye for now. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, 46 is back.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.